Hello and welcome back to another review of mine. Today it's about The Hate You Give. To prepare properly, I of course read the book first and then watched the movie. And let me tell you, wow, I was honestly surprised by how much George Tillman Jr. changed in the film adaptation. So let's dive in. First off, I think turning The Hate You Give into a movie was a brilliant decision. It gives the story and its powerful message the chance to reach way more people, especially those who might not pick up the book. Sounds a bit like me if I'm honest. But that said, the film isn't quite that perfect. Right off the bat, where's Devante? In the book, he is, at least from my perspective, a super important character. His story just shows how easy it is for young black men to get caught up in gang life and how hard it is to escape. But in the movie, he's completely gone, just erased. I get it, time is limited in the film, but cutting him out also cuts out a whole layer of depth, danger, and growth. It's a real loss. And that's not the only change. Some events play out differently or feel a bit rushed. I was honestly confused at the beginning when Star and Chris had their little talk before Khalil is killed. Because of that, Star's reaction to Chris touching her hand is kind of lost. The emotional distress she goes through after the shooting is still shown, like we have the scene where Star is puking and Maverick is helping her, but still, for me it isn't the same, it doesn't hit me with the same wow impact as it did in the book. The movie in general keeps a fast pace, but that means we lose some of the emotional weight. In the book, we really sit with Star's thoughts and fears. We hear her inner conflict. In the film, sometimes it's just scene, and the deeper reflection gets lost. But now, there's a fun little detail I just couldn't ignore. In the book, Chris and Star talk in a Rolls Royce during the prom. But in the movie, it's a stretched Chevy Suburban SUV, the limousine. It's not a huge deal, but still, I had to pause and go, wait a minute, this isn't right. It's a tiny thing, but it kind of shows the attention to detail. And hey, maybe a Rolls Royce just didn't fit the budget, who knows. Anyway, let's talk about what the film did really well. The ending. Takani pulling out the gun from Maverick, I did not see that coming. It completely caught me off guard and it did hit hard. The moment shows how deeply trauma runs through the family and how even the youngest ones carry the weight. It was powerful, uncomfortable and honest. And stay with me, at the end of the day, I'm just glad the story exists in both formats, because the message of The Hate You Give, it matters. Whether you read it or watch it, it forces you to think about justice, about race, about speaking up even when it's hard. And if the film helps more people hear the message, that's already a win. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. Let me know what you think. Until next time, stay thoughtful, stay loud, and don't be afraid to speak the truth.